What up? What up? Welcome back, everyone. We're back again. It's another day, another couple dollars, another hour of meditation. It's all part of the game. But here we are. Here I am. Here you are. Let's all try to carry on moving in this direction, this path towards enlightenment, this path towards growth, this path towards satisfaction in our own lives. Let's all attempt to move in this way, okay? And I think that the more that we work in this direction, the more that we actually will get there. And it's important that we do it together. We are all in this together, okay? If you're on this path, it means we're actually walking down a road actually together, like we are on the same road. So as I walk, I'm attempting through whichever way I can. Maybe it's videos, maybe it's through just people I see in my everyday life, in the way that I breathe, the way that I think. I'm attempting to help the fellow people on my path, on this path, because I want them to have a better chance. I want them to have a more successful journey. And I hope that everyone else that's on this path, say with me, is going to do that too. So you have a job, like I have a job, to encourage the other people. So you have a job to encourage me. I have a job to encourage you. We're not just in a blank void. We're not just in like an empty chamber. You see, we're all doing this. And the important thing is that we try to grow our own progress and grow the progress that we have with other people. Like, it's interesting, like Tai Lopez says, you should have a third of the people that are like above you, who are mentors, a third of the people that are basically at your same level, peers, and then a third of the people who are below you, like they're people who you're teaching or you're mentoring. So that's a good thing to live by. Let's all try to do that. So we help each other along this path, and we create groups, we create tribes, we create masterminds, like Napoleon Hill said in his great book, Think and Grow Rich. Create these mastermind groups, and you do it wherever you can, or however you can, with whatever group you can find. And you don't have to worry about getting like a world-class mentor, like right off the rip. You're just beginning. So just start with what you have. Start with the people that you can get access to. What can you do? Can you make a video? Can you watch a video? Can you try to get access to someone who you feel has something to offer you? What can you offer them? Maybe it's just your keen presence. Maybe it's your positive attitude. Maybe it's your smile. Maybe it's you just presently and with keen awareness saying hello to them. Whatever it is, try to find a way to contribute. And it's because it's not all in this big thing. It's not, your life is not a Hollywood movie. You see, it is a kind of a journey. It is a kind of a hero's quest. That's definitely true. But it isn't a perfectly edited, perfectly organized 2-hour picture. It's messy. it's up and it's down, and it's a lot of it is just you fighting through the resistance. Like, nothing comes easy. Even if I'm doing like a video here now, it's like there's so much times when I think to myself, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't even know what I would come up with. But I just know that something will produce itself. Like, I'm gonna produce ideas and thoughts in this direction because that's naturally what I'm going to do. Just like my breath is going to keep breathing, the sun is going to keep shining, I'm going to keep thinking of things and creating them and saying them, and they're all going to be generally in this direction. So and that's where true like faith comes from, like true trusting yourself, true like confidence, I guess, believing in yourself, all that type of like kind of cheesy like Instagram shit of like believe in yourself, like it's all gonna, you can do it. It's like, okay, cool, but you actually have to still do that. It's like you still have to like make a process of doing that. And a lot of it is just like the ditch digging. It's like, no, I'm like with meditation, like, no, I'm actually going to do my meditation. Like, I'm actually going to do it today. And then you have something to bring to the table. So it's like, if you feel as if you don't really have much value to offer, say like a mentor or a mastermind group or peer group or whatever it is, oh shit, here comes the lesson. Here comes the value. I knew it was coming. And here it comes. It's like a sneeze. I'm like, here's the value. If you feel as if you don't have much to offer to a mastermind, to a mentor, to anyone, to a relationship, whatever it is, invest in a disciplined approach to meditation, and the value will come to you through that disciplined approach of meditation. The value will come to you via the fucking ether, via the universal fucking spirit, the power that's spinning the planets, making the sunshine. That will bring to you value because you're already existing, okay? And you've had experiences, you've experienced contrast in your life, and the process of breaking down those experiences will produce value. Because no matter who you are, no matter what state you're at, you've experienced shit. Some kind of shit. Even if it was just fucking falling off your bike when you were 8, you experienced that. And if some of that's been unresolved, you going into meditation and breaking down that trauma produces value. It's some experience that you can reflect upon and bring to the table. And you can bring an authenticity of, hey, I experienced something. I fell off my bike and it fucking hurt. And I didn't experience it but at the time, but now I'm doing meditation and I'm breaking it down. That's value there. I can still remember, I was thinking about this recently. Like, since I had so much like dumb shit happen, and I was constantly being told like that I wasn't going to be smart, or I wasn't fucking had tons of value. I was always being like experiencing that, and it was hard for me to take, like getting feeling like, oh, I'm just getting some guy text me here, he's trying to flake on getting together. Pretty standard. So that's all pretty much, that's how it works, right? Like, oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. Where was I? Okay, so you're trying to break down the value, yeah. What kind of value can you get? Shit happened to you, you don't remember it. Oh yeah, people were telling me, blah, 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 you're not smart, this and that, da, da, da. And I believed it to some degree at the time. But what happened was now, over time, I was able to process through some of those and realize them, detach from them a bit, and realize with a little more perspective, like, oh, okay, like, that doesn't really matter. Like, they didn't really know any better, or they didn't understand anything anyway, so it's just me having to process through that experience, and that really is what's happening. That really all it is, just me processing through that. And it's not so much that it was like, it's not like, oh, that was true, or like, or even, it's just not even relevant. It's just, oh, that was just some fucked up experience and I can just process through it. That's what I'm going to do. But also, and I'll just do this quick point, and then I got to bounce because I got to do this fucking text this dude back and stuff. But, okay, and the next point to that is, but now what I'm doing is I'm starting to catch on. I'm starting to catch on to, what's up, Self-Made? I'm starting to catch on that there's also been positive, what's up, player? There's also been positive experiences that I've had that now I'm starting to gain access to because I was able to focus on processing through those, I guess, perceived negative experiences, or perceived, really it was just experiences that I didn't know how to process. So once I brought awareness to them, whether it's through meditation or just breathing or just really focusing my attention towards it and breaking it down, I was able to get a little more clear on those items and be like, oh, you know what? That one time when I was fucking 12 years old and my junior high school principal said, you know, you're fucking smart, you're not smart, or you're stupid, or whatever. I was able to process through that and just be like, oh, they didn't really know. Like, they were just lost themselves and didn't really understand life, and they were upset with the way things went for them, and it's not really that relevant. So now I'm able to be like, okay, great. Like, I can just keep processing through and get more presence to these ideas. But also, I'm able to take in actually positive things that took place that were buried underneath. And now I'm bringing back old ideas and old thoughts, and I'm like, oh, you know what? There were actually positive things in there too. Like, I remember one time my grandmother said to me randomly, just like, oh, you're so valuable, she said. And I'm not sure if she was saying this to all the grandkids or what, but I just remember, like, she actually said that. Meditations bring that out, good work. Thank you, Self-Made. You know what's up. Hell yes, meditation does. Meditation's the king. It's what's up. It's the way forward. I mean, there's obviously lots of good things. You can do journaling, you can do breathing, you can do like yoga, but hell yes, meditation is the shit as well. Get in there and it will bring out, yeah, it will bring that out. It will bring out the positive. The synchronicity coming out. Hell yes it is. That's right. Oh yeah, Renzo69 and Agent Q. What's up, yo? How you guys doing? Yeah, so my point was that also I was uncovering these deeper situations of, I can remember my grandmother said to me, oh, you're so valuable. And it was like I almost hadn't been able to kind of access that memory because it was kind of piled on with these other unprocessed memories of, like, say I was feeling stupid, like in school, like I was getting like a bad mark on some spelling test and I felt like, oh, now I'm stupid, now I'm dumb, and I didn't know how to process through that. So once I started doing it via meditation, reflection, all this stuff, I was actually able then to get to these deeper sort of hidden experiences, hidden memories that, while again they could be perceived as just neither really good or bad, my grandmother saying, oh, you're valuable, but at least it was another memory I could get access to and process through it. And it's in a way almost the same kind of thing of processing. It's like, well, my junior high school principal said I'm stupid, my grandmother said I'm valuable. Okay, they really just both need to be processed through. But now I can kind of make a choice to some degree. And I can be like, well, I processed through both of these. And you know what? I'm actually just going to go ahead and make a choice because I'm a human being. I'm an adult human being. And I have the opportunity to actually just make a conscious choice. So I'm fucking going to do that. And I'm just going to make a conscious choice to just say, hey, I'm actually just going to attach some value to what my grandmother said. And I'm just going to encourage myself to remember that more often. I'm just going to encourage myself to go ahead and just say, hey, you know what? Yeah, I do fucking believe her. I do believe her. Yeah, she was smart and she had a good idea, and I'm going to go ahead and believe it because I'm a human being and I'm a damn monkey fucking primate on this earth, and I have the ability to connect like my RAS, like my brain, my front brain that focuses on things, and I'm going to focus it on that. Since I processed through them both, my junior high school principal said I'm stupid, my grandmother said I'm valuable. Well, you know what? I tried to take lessons from both of them. I just don't really feel like listening to my junior high school principal anymore. It's just, it's not really important. I don't really see how it's really relevant. I don't have to listen to her. So, yeah, I'm going to forget that. And I'm going to focus on what my grandmother said. So, I guess the lesson here is you, through the process of self-reflection, meditation, breathing, awareness, building your presence, all this type of stuff, you can work through and unwind issues and thoughts and instances and fucking experiences. You can unwind them and allow them to kind of expose themselves. And sometimes they'll kind of drift away like damn leaves in the wind. And they'll allow another sort of issue to come up after that may have been hidden. And that can kind of process through and drift away in the wind. But what you'll see maybe is that, hey, I didn't even know all those leaves were in there, and I actually liked the sight of them. As it's fall, coming into fall now in the fucking northern hemisphere. So we can talk about the autumn leaves. It's all coming together. So you can say, look at the leaves now. Wow, some of them are nice. Some of these memories are just kind of drifting by, as meditation kind of is. I've once heard it described as just observing a stream and like logs and debris are just floating by. And you're just kind of observing them, and you're like, oh, wow, look at this massive log floating by. That's interesting. Oh, look at these debris coming by. That log has a frog on it. That's interesting. And that's kind of what these memories are. So that's in my examples here. It's like, oh, look at these thoughts. My junior high school principal saying I'm fucking worthless and stupid. Oh, there it goes. That was interesting. I'm not identifying that much with it. Oh, here comes this one. My grandmother said I was valuable. Oh, look at that one. And what I'm doing, so this is part two to what I'm saying here. The part two is I'm actually going ahead and just making the choice of, oh, I like that one. I like that log. That's fucking cool. Why not, right? So everything's a yin and a yang. We have the ability to do this, right? So these are some lessons. These are some ideas that I'm thinking about. These are some things that I'm banging off here. Some interesting ideas for you people out there in internet, Instagram, and YouTube land. Yeah, so that's cool. So that's something I encourage everyone to, keep yourself motivated, keep doing your meditation, keep hammering it in. Just hammer it the fuck in. Seriously, I'll end it here with just a little meditation, hardcore motivation, because this is, I think, part of my calling in life is to kind of be somewhat, have like this, what I call bringing like a deadlift mentality to spirituality, or a fucking pull-up. Bringing a fucking pull-up mentality to meditation. Let's just kick in the fucking door and do it. Like, I'm giving you permission that you do not, under any circumstances, need to be some fucking card-carrying Zen Buddhist monastery dude. Self-made, thank you. What's up? Hell yeah, good stuff. I've been meditating for years. You will see more good things to come, brother. Oh shit, self-made, like a boss. Thank you for that, and keep your fucking meditating going. What's up, Agent Q? Are you free from those thoughts affecting you? I don't know if I'd say I'm free from them, but I'm definitely processing through them a lot, and I'm getting access to new ones, and they're just kind of like, oh, interesting. Like it's more, I'm more looking at it from different perspectives now. I'm getting more what I'm coming into now with some of that is I'm more like, well, why didn't someone say something? That's what I've been experiencing lately is like, for example, if you're referring to like, my experience was just what I kind of had was a lot with like the school system and stuff was just my experience because I didn't go to jail or anything. Like, so someone who did that would probably have that as experience. Or whatever your experience were, but mine was that. And now I'm more thinking like, yes, you can choose the thoughts. Processing is good. Reframing, hell yes, man. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can choose them, and that's why I was saying that with oh, I'm choosing this one with my grandmother because I just prefer to do that, and I have the right to do it, and who's going to stop me? I'm open to someone stopping me, but I don't see where that is. So I'm choosing this. How do you like it, motherfucker? That's what's up. So, yeah, and I'm processing through the other shit. And like I said, I have been feeling a little bit like lately. I've been more like, why would the fuck? That seems a bit inappropriate. Like now that I think about it, I'm like, why would I want to be around some stupid fucking adult who's got some like state fucking mandated position, and they're like in charge of me somehow, and they're sitting there telling me like, you didn't fill out a test right, that means you're fucking dumb. It's like, all right, this whole system's fucked. So that's more what I think now. I'm taking a lot less personal, I'd say, for sure. And I'm more like, okay, that had nothing to do with me. You had no authority. Like you guys just didn't know any better. It's like fucking that guy from Scientology coming to me and being like, Luke, you're not going to planet Zaton 12 because you didn't fill out the fucking xenometer properly. And I'm just like, dude, come on, man. Like, you don't fucking know. And so that's more how I'm thinking now. But anyway, I gotta shut this one down because I gotta do a little bit of fucking business here. I gotta get a few things done. But thank you for everyone who tuned in. Agent Q, you're a legend like always. Thanks for showing up. Self-made. Thank you for contributing. And everyone, keep up your shit. Keep up your meditation. Hit me up in the DMs if you're getting your shit going. Hit me up in the comments on YouTube. Agent Q, I hope you're still banging off your 15 minutes in the morning, my man. Keep at it, brother. I know you're hard on it, so just keep hammering it out, man. I'm doing it. We're in it together, brother. All right. Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.